on that before it is completely sold out. All right, Aaron, thank you for being a part of our big crafting event.
Thanks for having me. That was fun.
As always, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Also, too, wait, I'm closing down my design space. Sorry, I got to leave the studio. I'm heading out to do our last and final hour. So we'll just get out of that. Now let's leave that page. All right, let me give you a reminder, and that's what I had up on my computer was the Cricut design space that works with our today's special. So what's the story on this? All right, we have the best price anywhere on the country, and we have a massive bundle, okay? It's the biggest bundle anywhere. We have the absolute best price. You cannot get this price anywhere else. What we're doing today is that price and everything that's included is just for today only. Now, you're just seeing a bit of the package. There's a whole bonus collection of goodies that you get exclusively with our configuration. What's the challenge is, at midnight, the price is gonna go up to almost $300. Now, the lilac, girls, unfortunately, it is completely sold out. So the lilac's gone, but what I do have is the Anna Griffin Classic and exclusive Ivory Gold combination. So why get this? Because you know what? It does so much for you so fast. Even writes, I have the worst handwriting. This can write a card for you. It can write the words, it can draw. It actually cuts from the most intricate to really simple shapes. On top of that, the other things it can do, it scores. So imagine if you need to make a jewelry box, you just wanna make a little jewelry box, guess what? It's gonna do it for you. All of that one day and one day only. And the sad part is, if you've been waiting to upgrade, if you really want to do something for yourself and love it, get the Cricut, just try it out. The price does end now in 1 hour. The other thing I gotta mention too is, guess what? Our free shipping deal, you have 1 hour to go. If you watched all day long, and you've been thinking about picking up a couple of items, you gotta do it now because you will pay no more than 5 $1 bills to ship all of your crafting items, and that ends in 60 minutes. All right, let's do the grand finale. It begins right now, right here. We got a lot to show you, and definitely get in on that today's special before we hit midnight, because who wants to spend more? We don't have to. Here is our This Day Only. Well, here it is. It's the big grand finale, and I know everybody's been hanging out. Thank you for staying with me. If you're watching for the first time, this is it. We're wrapping up the day with some brand new items we saved specifically for tonight's show. Holly Fossens joins me, and whenever you see Do Craft, I just got you a little heads up. They always sell out. The first thing she said to me is always sells out.
They sure
and
do.
I love this really unique multi-purpose, kind of a 3-in-1 system, right?
It is a 3-in-1 system. Brought to you by Do Craft. If you've never known or bought anything from Do Craft before, they're from the UK, and they are the largest distributor in UK of all craft goods. Wow. And not a whole lot of it gets over here, so now we're giving you an exclusive kit that includes 4 different embossing boards, but not only do they emboss, they also cut and deboss as well. So you're gonna get these 4 beautiful designs, and I actually backed them with some of the paper that we have available. This is the adhesive paper we have available. Beautiful. I backed them there so you can really see kind of what they look like, because it's kind of hard to see here in the packages. But the first one is a butterfly, and see where the white is right there? That's actually where it cuts, and it also embosses at the same time. Wow. The second one has a butterfly with an opening in it, so you can put beautiful pictures, capture memories, or add sentiments. Then on this one, I love this one. This is one of my favorites. There's a lady down here, and she's actually blowing wishes of butterflies here, and it has an opening there. Love, love, love that one. And I know this is your favorite one, right?
This is my favorite one, is the window.
This one right here is the window. This actually opens up like a window. The perforation is there as well. So you're gonna be able to do all of that with all these beautiful pieces. And let me just show you my favorite, if I can, of one of the window ones. Look how gorgeous that is. Now those perforations are right there. One swipe through and you're gonna be able to create all these awesome designs.
That's so cool.
So real quick.
And I gotta tell you, you're getting all 4 for an incredible price. Like, I couldn't believe you get all this for $32.95. Now, the price is good for 1 hour. I only have a couple thousand for everybody. It's all 4, not choice of two for that price. You get all 4 of them if you order it right now while we have it available.
Okay, now here I'm gonna do a foil finish. This is a beautiful foil finish. That's that lady. You can really see her now. Now imagine what that's gonna look like when it's debossed, embossed, and cut, right? So I put some foil inside there. These mechanisms, like I said, here are what does the cutting, okay? So we'll put them right there. I'm gonna stick this on top here. We're gonna run it through, and
you
you're
can
gonna
basically
see
use it
the magic.
on any a die cutting machine, right?
Yes, you can use it on any die cutting machine. Oops, too tight. Hold on one sec. Any die cutting machine you can use on as long as the level is correct. We'll just correct it there real quick. There we go. Let's go through. Come on, guy. We can do this.
We'll have to get out the our Gemini.
Right? No. This one works absolutely fine every time except for now, right?
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly.
This is how this works.
Live television. Here, let me, I'll hold you, crank.
Okay, let's see if we
Come on, it's gonna go through.
Nope. Okay, well, fortunately, I already have one cut, so that worked out beautifully.
We're always ready.
Here we go. It does work. It does work great. But here's actually how it comes out.
Oh my gosh.
So look at the gal.
That is gorgeous.
Look how beautiful that is.
Oh
and look
my
how that
gosh.
finishes. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick card. We're gonna put the card down here. We're gonna put the centerpiece here. And then we're gonna put that in the center.
Oh,
how gorgeous is that
neat.
with the sentiment, right?
That is just beautiful.
Now-
that is a remarkable, the detail you get in those. Wow, that is so pretty. Yeah, guys, let me show you something else too. So check this out. The same thing that did this one, watch what happens here. It did this one. Can I show real quick? Yeah, you got it working. There it is. The same one that did this one did that
Yes.
card. Isn't that unbelievable?
And I loved
look at
that
the,
aged look on the cream
do
paper.
too.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so which one are you working with
Okay,
now?
well, I was just gonna show how
Oh, indeed,
simple
it
and
did go
easy.
through.
Yes, it did go through. Here it is, it came out, right? And here's the actual
gosh.
imprint. And look, see how these wings just automatically
so
pop up. That actually
cool.
becomes a cover for your cards and your scrapbooking pages or whatever application you want to put it.
That's
now that we know this is beautifully functioning, we're gonna go on and show you some other fun stuff. Okay, so you really gotta look at what this was like. See how they did the embossing here?
That's
Embossing that they just went over with glitter on it, and that created that beautiful window look. I wanted to show you too. Here's one with the aperture with the butterflies around it, and these butterflies come up as well. So they automatically go in flight as soon as it comes through your machine. Look at this one. This is with the focal of a butterfly. There's two of them. One has an opening and one has a focal. How gorgeous is that? Look
I've just
at this.
never seen anything
Are you
so
ready for
detailed.
this? Now here's what's really cool. If you'll notice here, see this window? This was made a card, and when we open it up, the sentiments are inside. But they've even done the detail of the perforation there, and all of this, as you can see here, has been embossed and colored.
So all of this is
Isn't
part
that
of that
gorgeous?
die?
All of it.
Look at, can you guys go in
It
really, really
embosses.
tight? Just hold it really
Okay,
still.
sure. Mm-hmm.
This is unbelievable, okay? I've
The
never
detail.
seen any die, and I've been very fortunate to do this for a long time, that is like that. That's and it all in one pass. Because normally, I'll tell you what you do. You die first, then you've got to emboss.
Yep.
You've got to get the texture. It's a 2-round process. This does it all in one, and you get all 4, and they are exquisite. Now,
I wanted you to see,
which
this
one's
is a
one?
beautiful vintage picture. Now this is the lady wishing up the butterflies that you can see there, right? And look at this with the, this is actually done in vellum, a vellum print, and that's just beautiful. It's a beautiful vintage card. Imagine all the pictures you could put in there and all the greetings. Here's another one that's actually a shaker card, and it's for birthday.
And it's the same
So that's
gal.
the exact
That's the
same
one.
person, right? So the diversity of what you're being able to do with all this is really, really great. Look at this one aged. Isn't that gorgeous?
And again, all of this is happening.
All of that.
All of it.
That was
happening
inked.
in one pass.
That was all done in one pass, all those.
Beautiful.
This little pop-up, this is actually done all together along with aging this. So imagine all the different applications you could actually put this toward, whether it's sister, whether it's aunt, whether it's love, whether, you know, it applies to so many things. Look at, this is the other one with the aperture. This is the butterfly with the aperture that you're getting. And I want to go to, I'm going to show you this one. There's a really cute, oh, here we go. I love this one. This is a memorial to their pet. And I just thought it was so beautiful and blessing. Now here what they did was they just inked this, right? This was a scrapbook page. And inside, isn't that beautiful?
That's an awesome one.
I just think that is absolutely beautiful. And that they just inked. All they did, ran it through once, Suzanne, inked this with the different ink colors, put those little pearls there, and you were done because the perforation's already there for the window.
Right, because it already is cutting that center section out.
Right.
So it's done. It's not like you have to go through with an X-Acto knife and try to cut it all out yourself. It literally comes out and the little window opens up for you.
Okay, so I'm going to show you another one we got here. Some more magic here just in a second. And here we go.
And by the way, let me give you a quick update. 500 now ordered. You get all 4. And girls, you're going to love these.
And you'll use them over and over and over again.
And you know, it's amazing for such good quality to get the value. I mean, that $32, that's unheard of. I mean, it's really a fabulous
Okay, you ready?
value. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Now, did you see this came out like this, right? Look. Now we're just going to poke out the windows here, right?
So the windows cut out too. You don't
now
have to
there's perforation, right? There's perforation already right there, right?
Right.
So all you have to do is go like this, and it opens up the windows for you, and it automatically makes a card. So let me get the rest of the card here so I can just show you how it all comes together, because I happen to have that as well. Here we go. Here's the card. Look, I'm just going to use this as some fun background paper, right? Let's put this over on top of it. Stop.
Is that so cute?
Can you?
Yeah.
How adorable is that? And just think, what I would do, me personally, I'm big into personalization. I would put pictures back there of grandkids, nieces, nephews, whoever they might be, maybe for a wedding, maybe for congratulations on an engagement. How cute would that make that? And so what I really like about this 4-piece set is its diversity. Right. You know, you can really, it's universal in what all you can do. Look at this one. Now, they created a scrapbooking page with this. Look, this is with Suzanne. This was with 3 of them, right? Here's one having taken it out with a puppy behind it. So you just cut this. Right, so they cut this out. They ran it through 3 times. But look how this was just inked in yellow and then scrubbed over with a sander, right? And look how gorgeous that's 3 passes. That's 3 little pieces of paper. That just amazes me. That is a piece of artwork. If you just look on the camera right there as I'm looking at it, that is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the picture of the pets behind it. But can you imagine using any of these in 3 ways,
windows,
right?
I didn't think about that.
Why not?
Or 2 windows, or whatever you want to do. That's beautiful.
Here's another one I love, and this is the one with the aperture and the butterflies. Again, this is an older kind of vintage look. This would be great for vintage photos if you're doing any kind of historical scrapbooking, or if you wanted to do some old-timey kind of like looking card making for vintage.
And wait, I want to show you this too. That's scrapbook, but look at this card. And then they just used the cutout as part of the decor.
Yes, they used that and then stamped the message there on that.
Look at that. It's exact same die that she used. Now remember, these are totally and completely unique. We figured out there's not another die out there that does 3 things. It's 3 in 1. So it cuts, it embosses, and it debosses. Yes. All at the exact one pass and you're done. And you get all 4, and they're really beautiful quality too. They are beautiful quality. I'll show you again if you want to see all the designs again. Here's the actual butterfly itself. This is the one with the grass, the beautiful grass that you saw earlier that was yellow. I loved that. I put some green behind it. This paper is an adhesive paper that's available from Do Crafts as well. This is the butterfly with the aperture. This is the lady, and when you guys get this home, it's kind of hard to see on here, but this lady is absolutely gorgeous with this butterfly going up into the sky. And then the last one is the window that we showed you before that actually has the perforation that you can open up with. Cool. All right, 800 now ordered. I would recommend too, since we're in the last and final hour, if you've got the big long list, you're adding this to it. If you shopped earlier or midday or right now, our $5 shipping deal happens automatically. So if you've already shopped, don't worry. It'll all take care of it. We'll take off the shipping. You're going to ship everything for free after you spend just a mere $5 on your shipping total. That's it. But you got to get it all in before midnight. Specifically on this, the price ends at midnight. It is a this day only, so you have to get it now. Now, is some available tomorrow? If they are, yeah, fine, you can buy it, but you're going to spend more money. It is a special kind of mini today's special we're doing here right now, so you want to jump in before they're gone. Also, with everyone on the lines, and a lot of you are on HSN.com. I love it you go there. We are down to only about 1,800 left with almost 1,000 gone. Hey, we do want to show you the adhesive variety pack as well, too. One moment, please. We have it? I happen to have those right here. This is awesome. I love this. Ooh, those are pretty. Now, these little beauties, 60 pieces total, all adhesive, and all different types of textures and finishes. Whether it's wood grain, glitter, patent leather, with these you can stamp on, make a special designs on, all these different designs here, and look at all the foil finishes as well. 60, and they're all self-adhesive. So the beautiful thing about this is you can use this in your die cutting machine. They make immediate stickers. That's great. Right? Just beautiful, beautiful different applications. I've got the actual all occasion Dazzles coming up. These make beautiful backgrounds. Oh my gosh, that'd be gorgeous. But it's a great investment. How much is it? We have 80 left. Yeah, that's it. They're $19.95. Oh, that's amazing. And you've never seen it. Look at the wood grains.
Yeah.
I love the wood
grains. And all different shades of wood grain.
And that's like a vinyl-y thing.
It is like
really
vinyl.
amazing.
And it's 60 pieces total.
That's cool.
And I love just all the very different textures.
Metals.
Any kind of look that you're after, this is perfect for it,
Okay,
really.
there's 75 now. So we got to wrap it up.
Okay. All right.
Hey, look at the flex on that. It's $4.99. It's pretty awesome. All right, Holly's not going very far. We've got another really great item from Hot of the Press available. But let me show you a couple items from We Are Memory Keepers. Hey, think about this. Remember to fill your cart. All it's going to take and all you'll spend is $5 today on all of your shipping. One time, 5 $1 bills, fill up that cart. Now remember, even if you shipped earlier, don't worry. Our internal systems will make sure that you're only spending $5 to ship everything today in the crafting world. So we now are down to 45 minutes left. And if you've got that big long list, I recommend that you order now, because at midnight, you're gonna spend 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. Right now, that's not gonna happen for the next 45. Coming up, we've got more surprises and brand new just for you.
For the first time ever, for 1 week only, we're celebrating HSN's Best in Beauty. HSN.com has never before seen exclusive daily deals on brands like Lancome, Lorac, Serious Skincare, Benefit, and more. Enjoy 4 flex pay on all beauty brands and up to 50% off beauty products from top brands. It's a 1 week beauty bash you don't want to miss. Head over to HSN.com and search Best in Beauty.
I've spent a lifetime in the kitchen all over the world, and I've seen what it takes to make cooking easier, faster, and more simple. You don't need a professional kitchen to be able to cook a delicious meal. With the right kitchen tools, you'll be able to cook, create, and celebrate.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
We've just saved all the biggies for tonight, including Hot off the Press, and here it is, the very famous Dazzles. Dazzles is one of the most interesting embellishments you can get, and we have the biggest collection that we've ever put together from Hot off the Press with Holly tonight, so let's get busy on this one. $29.95. It's brand new, craft event price, and of course you got 4 flex on it.
It's so exciting. We're giving you the first of 2017 Hot off the Press 2017 brand new Dazzles. If you have never purchased a Dazzle before, what they are is they are stickers, but they function like embossing. So you can add all this beautiful jewelry and decorations and accents to your pages at with 1,380 pieces, you're really gonna have a lot to work with. And this is all occasion. So for all reasons, all seasons, we've got everything in here. So I'm gonna start out by showing you some of the pieces. If you look here on the table, you're gonna be able to see them all collectively. And then I'm gonna show you individually how they work. Now Dazzles, like I said, they function as a sticker, so all you do is pick a piece up like this and you actually pull it off like this and it functions as a sticker. However, the magic that it creates on your page looks like jewelry. And if you guys are Dazzle collectors, and I know there's a lot of you out there, you Dazzle collectors need to jump in because I'm gonna say a few keywords: gnomes, flamingos, and mermaids, okay? Just a hint is what's to come.
When this is gone, it's one and done. This is the only collection they're gonna do, and when it's all sold out, they're not gonna do this collection again.
Right, and it will be retired. So for, like I said, for those of you who collect Dazzles, I know that's important for you to know.
I love
Look at this. I'm just gonna start. This is the first Christmas theme, and I love this one. It's an old vintage theme. Look at the little tree on top of the car. Now, all of these have borders, all of them have accents, and all of them have focals. 1,380. This is red holographic with gold finish. This lets you fix fun cards like this. Look at that old
And you can feel
jukebox.
it. You'll feel it's raised.
Right, it's raised, so it feels like it's embossing. And all we did was we actually just put some of the holographic paper, which, by the way, you're also going to get full sheets of holographic paper in your pack that's going to allow you to back all of this. So 35 sheets, 1,380 pieces. Look at the accents this creates for this card. Now look at these vintage cards. If you've got some masculine scrapbooking pages or cards you want to make, look how gorgeous this is. Blue with gold finish. And look at this. All we did was stick this on white cardstock and colored the black in. That's it. And look what a beautiful card that makes. I get so excited with this kind of stuff.
It's so
I mean, it was
cool.
just that simple, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Look, even Beth's excited. I love this design. This design is so beautiful. It looks like artwork for your cards. We're gonna give you a full, this is like a gold glitter with a silver finish, right? And we're gonna give you all these beautiful black birds. And you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing with the black birds? We're going to make it into a gorgeous card like this. See these words right here? They're also included. We're including greetings. There's a number of sentiments in here as well.
Stop
Did I say flamingos? Look at these beautiful
gosh,
pink
how cute
flamingos.
is that?
Vacation, people, aloha, anything you can imagine. How cute is that, right?
Adorable.
And remember, they give you all kinds of different sizes and accents. I love the little sunglasses, and this is going to let you make beautiful
stop it.
cards that look
Isn't
like
that
this.
cute?
Is that not beautiful?
You just have to get this. Just one of those things you're just like,
Right?
I'm in.
This one I love too. Is about coffee, and it says, I love you more than coffee. And this will create all kinds of fun stuff. So if you have somebody that loves coffee every morning, this would be a perfect card for them.
Hey, I got a quick question though. When you're saying like this next one, which is so cute, I can actually take my like Spectrum Noir markers and just
Absolutely.
I can use my
that's a good
blendables,
point.
right?
You could use your blendables, you could use Spectrum Noir, glitter, any of those scrap paper. Here's the key. We all have those millions of pieces of little scraps we can't give up from our favorite paper, right? Now all you need is 1/4 to 1/2 inch of piece of paper, and all those scraps will make these Dazzles come alive. The other thing I love about Dazzles is you can now customize the look of all your pages to your own. So whatever colors you like, whatever designs you like, these can be created to look at yours. Now look at these mermaids.
Mermaids.
Look at the
Look at the
mermaids.
shells.
Look at this one. Look.
Oh
And
my
how
God, I can't
cute
even
of a card is
stand
that?
it.
Isn't that
It's really
awesome?
cute.
Okay, so sweet. I love this. This is like a stitched quilting pattern.
cross-stitching.
Look at the borders. Remember, they can include accents and borders and focals as well. But look at the ring for the cross stitch there, and then we can be able to make sweet little cards like that.
please.
Look at this Halloween
I
one.
love
Are you
this
ready?
one. Okay, that's
Look at these guys,
adorable.
frighteningly cute. Now, a lot of them have sayings, trick or treat, frighteningly cute, a lot of them for all the different holidays. Remember, this is all occasion, so you're gonna get them for every reason and every season. But is that not the cutest card ever?
Oh my gosh. And there's all dimensionality. Remember,
There
it's
is.
like it's embossed.
Right,
When you feel it.
And like I said, it functions like a sticker. So all you do is you just place it on whatever little pieces of paper you want. Look at this. This is no more than what, 2.5 inches
Little
high.
piece of white paper.
That's all the paper you're using. And look, you've made a little guy. One little piece of white
That's
paper,
it.
and you've made that.
Right,
It's that simple.
right.
Now let's go to some sweet, beautiful. We love lilac today.
We are loving
We love lilac today. So we don't want to go without having these beautiful lilac butterflies, but look at this.
Oh,
we
geez,
took
okay.
some of the purple holographic paper, which, by the way, don't forget, you're getting that in the kit because you're getting, I'm going to show you these beautiful
4 different sheets, right?
Yep, you're going to get all these gorgeous colors. Look at that. To be able to back all of your pieces. That's beautiful. Yes, it is. And this is backing that lilac.
And seriously, you're
butterfly.
peeling it, slapping it on there, and cutting it
That's
out.
it. That's all you're doing.
Done.
Here's a get well one, and this is super cute because look at the little
my
Band-Aid with the
gosh.
flowers and the little cup of tea. But look what we did with the holographic. Are you ready?
Oh, that's brilliant. That is amazing.
Now, see,
It's
this
amazing.
is how these Dazzles come alive. If you guys have never experienced Dazzles and you get them home and you start to use them, you will be addicted because it's so easy to add such panache and like pieces of jewelry and shine and dimension to your cards. With 1,380 pieces, that's really going to go a long way.
It's incredible.
Remember I said gnomes.
Gnome alert.
Gnome alert.
Okay, that's
Here
the cutest thing ever.
are the cutest gnomes ever. And I want to show you real quick while we have them out there. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a card with gnomes because I happen to really love them. So what I did was I just came up with a card base thanks to my Cricut. And then just put a cover piece here, right? So, excuse me. It's allergy season here in Florida. And we're going to put that across like that. Make sure it's right side up. Nope. Nope. Here we go. All right, we're gonna put that there, then we're gonna open it up. And I already did the saying, and it says, to thoughtful you from thankful me. And I just used a couple of my scraps of paper.
So cute.
And I actually popped them up on a pop-up.
Oh, done.
Is that not the cutest card?
Love that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Really cute.
And I just think the gnome theme is just really cute. So, okay, onward we go. Anyway, we're gonna give you sayings like this.
That's great.
Oh, and here's the gnome card. Here's
so
another gnome
cute.
card. And I love these leaves. And they make beautiful, look at
Oh
this
my
one. Look how
gosh.
gorgeous this is,
That's great.
right?
Hey, by the way, real quick, we're gonna show you more. Hang in there. 1,000 gone, only 1,000 left. Just gotta get that in.
And then we've got this. Now remember these words I absolutely love. This is a new font style they're doing now.
That's beautiful.
How beautiful is that, right? And look at this one. Little Miss Umbrella with sunshine, sunshine. I'm gonna go quickly through them. This says Hogs and Kisses. This is done in holographic and it's got foxes and deers. Love that motif. Here's, of course, Easter.
Oh, cute.
And do you wanna share some of the sayings?
Oh, absolutely, yes,
Okay.
while you're doing that. Cherish and remember, let your heart sour. Hogs and kisses.
Let your heart soar.
Oh, it says sour.
I know, but it's sore, it's not sour. Let your
I was
heart
like,
sour.
that's why, I'm sorry. Little typo on the sheet here.
Whoops, wrong person.
Sour. Could be your ex. Let your heart sour. Hogs and kisses, is that correct? Hogs
That
and
would be
kisses?
correct,
Okay,
yes.
just
You
you
got-
never know now. Happy
Things
bee
people
day.
come up with.
Happy bee, bee day, like
Bee,
in
there's a
bee.
bee in that, yeah.
Hello, Foxy.
I think, do you want me to take the sheet?
Have an egg, Zillin Easter. No, just...
Do you want me to take the sheet?
I'm doing this cold. I can't help it. There's a typo on the sheet. It's Wild Child.
Never say sour.
Well, I don't know. I'm live on national television reading something cold. What do you
Sorry.
mean it could be? Hello,
sorry about
Hogs
that.
and Kisses. That could have been a typo. I don't know. I'm sorry. To thoughtful you from thankful me. Hey, nomies. It's on. I swear to God, it's on you. Hats off to the grad. Frighteningly cute. Love you more
Never
than coffee.
again.
Yeah, don't ever surprise those. Let your dreams take flight. You can't have the rainbows without the rain. Yay, I got it
Yes,
in.
those are beautiful sayings. Oh, that was great.
Anyway,
Sorry,
all right, so here's
folks.
where we're at. We have about 800 left. Guys, really get your head around this. It's 1,380 individual dazzles. That means you're going to be able to dazzle everything. The cards, the envelopes, you can dazzle the invitations, the tags. This would be great on tags, too.
would.
Party favors. You know,
Right?
party favors or a theme. They have covered it all inside.
We really have. With 35 sheets, 1,380 pieces. Really, it's all seasons, all reasons. Plus, we're also giving you all those fun sayings.
cute.
But what I
Super
thought
cute.
this would be really cute is if you put this on here, this is using one of the dazzles. I also have like cups and bagels that you could add to it as well.
so
and then
cute.
put some little coffee packets in here and give that as a gift.
Yeah,
I just
and
thought that was a really
What are
sweet
these two,
idea.
too? I thought the Merry Christmas was beautiful.
Okay.
Look at the seasonal sayings as well. I mean, just, the thing goes on and on and on, okay? We haven't even covered all of it. And again, well over 1,300 pieces included in this collection. We're gonna wrap this one up. Holly, thank you.
Thank you. It was
Take your sheet
a
in.
lovely experience.
All right, let me give you a reminder of our today's special. Why? Why would I explain it right now? Because the last presentation we did was several hours ago. But why now is it crucial? Well, number one, we have the lowest price anywhere on a huge bundle. And by the way, we're not even showing you the entire bundle in that sheet. The bundle itself is almost $386. Today's special $239.95. In a half an hour, this will jump to almost $300 for the exact same package, and you will not have 5 flex as an option. If you've ever wanted to upgrade, if you wanted to go to the fastest Cricut they have out there, this is it. You get a huge bundle of goodies within our exclusive configuration. The only thing you want to do, though, is you got to get it now. Because honestly, if you wait for a half hour, you're going to spend no, it's actually more than 50, a lot more. I can't do math right now, but you're going to spend up to $300 to get the exact same package simply because you decided to wait till 12:15 tomorrow below to be able to pick it up. It is our best value of the day. I know we've got a couple hundred left, so definitely take advantage of it and get that phenomenal cutting system and scorer and print and score and everything else you can do with it, and get it before it's gone. You can see more details on hsn.com. Well, Beth Kingston and Holly both actually started our big event with me, and now we're all
We've been here since
wrapping it
yesterday.
up together. So now we're going to talk about Xyron, and you've seen throughout the day lots of die cutting things and this and that, and the Cricut cuts stuff out. Well, once you cut all that stuff out, you gotta stick it to something, and really that's a return to Xyron.
Amen.
And I have to tell you, favorite bundle.
Me too. I thought that this afternoon
I love
too.
the X Machine.
Yes,
I use the
absolutely
X
love it.
Machine all the time, and of course the tape runner is invaluable.
I love the color. I love the value. I love that you get so many refills. I love them two of them together. I want to show everybody how it works. So you're getting tonight, it's amazing, the blue sparkly Mega Runner with 100 feet of adhesive in it. You're also getting the blue sparkly 1.5 inch sticker maker, we call it the X here, with 20 feet of adhesive in it. Guess what? You're getting 2 refills for each. So that's an extra 200 feet of adhesive for the Mega Runner, an extra 40 feet of adhesive for the sticker maker. All of this is $25 by itself. You can't get these two for what you're getting for this whole bundle. It's
And
such
so
an incredible
total,
deal.
I get 360
feet of adhesive.
Okay,
360
even if you're
adhesive.
just replacing your adhesive, oh my gosh,
Yes.
you want to get this
Absolutely.
offer.
Even if you already have these. And I'm someone that collects the different colors of X's. So if you've got a pink one or a purple one, this sparkly blue one is beautiful. Let's show everybody how it works. So the Xyron Mega Runner works on a dot matrix adhesive. What does that mean? It means that instead of a straight like piece of tape, oh, you guys are amazing. Look at those little teeny tiny dots. Why is that important? Because when you're working with items like intricate die cuts, you just want adhesive where there's paper. So I can flip this over. Got this with my Cricut earlier today. Give it a couple strips. Flip it over. There's no adhesive where there's no paper. And then I can go ahead and put it on my card front, and that's on. That's Xyron adhesive, so you know it's high quality, and you can put it on your cards, you can put it on your home decor, you can put it on your party favors, and you know it's not going anywhere. So that's the Mega Runner. Again, 100 feet of adhesive in it, another 200 feet of refills coming with it. Now let's talk about the sticker maker. This is sort of what we're known for. Great price, great size, portable, great for kids, great to put in your crop bag, but what does it do? It turns everything into a sticker. Edge to edge adhesive, 1.5 inches across, up to the thickness of a nickel. I'm actually just gonna start with some party favors right away. I've got this printable that I pulled off of the internet, cut into the fabulous shape. I insert it in, pull it through, tear it off, give it a little bit of a rub, and then I'm just gonna peel this off. And this is edge-to-edge adhesive on, look at how cleanly that comes off. And then what do? I take a lollipop stick, fold it in half, and look at this darling cupcake topper that you would pay $3, $4, $5 for a dozen of these at a party store. You're making these yourself with your sticker maker. Anything into a sticker.
And you know what's interesting? I have about every size Xyron machine there could ever be in the whole wide world, right? I'll tell you, I use this the most because I make so many cards, and most things that you're going to stick on cards, you're going to use this for, because cards have smaller embellishments.
Absolutely.
Then when you're doing, say, the back, you're doing layers of cardstock, you'll use the runner. So you use the runner for the bigger stuff, and for everything else, you're going to use the X. This is actually the perfect combination.
I totally agree. I absolutely agree.
Of all the combos we do from Xyron, this is the perfect
When you
combination.
need edge-to-edge adhesive, you've got it. When you don't need as much full coverage, you've got it, but it's still the Xyron quality. So I ran that through. That's a sticker. Let's talk again about, I'm hooked on party favors and holiday stuff. This is some fantastic little bubble gum. Put that on there. And again, this is just in seconds. If you, I actually keep one of these in my kitchen drawer because it's great for if I just need to stick a reminder on something. If I need to tell my husband to go get whatever, I can stick it on the fridge or stick it on a notepad.
Okay, Easter.
How darling is that? In 15 seconds on live TV, think of all of the things that you, and this is, again, printables and a cotton ball I had in my bathroom. So think of all the fun stuff that's available. Do you love doilies on your cards? I absolutely love them. I think they bring a lot of panache and flavor. Again, I can just put a little bit on the back, flip it over, and this is Xyron adhesive. it's on. It's not going anywhere. You know the quality. You're getting 300 feet of the Mega Runner adhesive, 60 feet of the Xyron adhesive. Suzanne is absolutely right. If you own either one of these already, the value just for the refills alone is absolutely worth getting it. And the way it's packaged, if you already own this and want to give it as a gift to someone, you absolutely can.
Oh, that's
if you own
true.
it, put this in someone's not stocking, Easter basket. How darling would that be? If you've got a kid or a friend or a sister who loves to craft, put that in their Easter basket,
and then
they
you
would
keep the
absolutely
refills
love
for
it.
your current X machine.
Of course you do. I mean, we're generous people, but let's not get crazy.
Come on.
So again, we're talking about card making. We're talking about edge-to-edge embellishment. If you love to do home decor, this is an absolute must because you can peel this off and hang it on your wall. I'm going to stick this on myself because sweetest little thing. Well, that's probably not totally accurate, but oh, I also want to show you this great tip about the Xyron that I hadn't been able to show you guys earlier today. So I love glitter. Glitter can be a little bit of a disaster because you don't know how to put it on your projects. This is just a strip of white cardstock. I'm gonna go ahead, peel this off, stick it to my pants, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a lovely peel. Now watch when I take my glitter, and you can do this in any shape, you can do this in any size.
You can do letters, it's really
cute. You can do letters, you can do hearts. I am making custom glitter embellishments. Instantly dry, look at that. Look at how fully it covers it. And again, that's with all the glitter you've already got sitting at home that you think, I have this, what do I want to do with it? This is what you can do with it. Use your Xyron machine. Make those beautiful glitter embellishments that you've always wanted to and didn't know how. Let's talk again a little bit more about Easter. I love craft projects. I love home decor pieces. This is book paper. And what's great about this machine, you can actually put several small things in side by side. So I've got 2 small pieces of book paper. Insert those in, pull them through, give it a little bit of a peel, and now we're doing dry paper mache. You see these fun cardboard things at craft stores and you think, what the heck am I gonna do with those? Take this off, peel it, and I've seen this with old gift wrap, with tissue paper. Look at how beautiful that is. Imagine putting that, excuse me, on the plate at each guest's place sitting for Easter. And again, this is old book paper and the Xyron machine that you're gonna have at your house.
I'd say one of my favorite things to do is I love putting ribbon on cards. You know, it just adds such a really pretty quality
Let's put
to
some
them.
ribbon in here.
Well, here's the neat thing is now you can easily, without using like hot glue that leaves a line or a lump along the way.
Or the goopy and it gets all wrinkly.
Lace, if you love working with lace strips, beautiful with lace. But I use ribbon on almost everything. All the cards I make typically has some type of ribbon on it. I just love it.
Because it's easy, it's colorful, it's inexpensive. But again, texture. How are you getting it on something?
Right.
Peel this off. And look at how clean that is. It's absolutely incredible. That's full coverage you're getting. I'll just stick it on myself because that's what happens.
And the adhesive only sticks where you want it to stick.
Absolutely.
So if you put something in there like a lace where it's got open area, it won't stick to that. The adhesive only goes on what it can touch. It's not all over the place surrounding it. All right, let me show you the package once again.
Okay, good.
Number 1, if you've never tried it, Xyron is the name when it comes to adhesive. Just the best of the best of the best. I've been using this literally for years and years and years. It's the one I use. You get the tape runner, 300 feet total. So 2 replacements, plus of course you get 100 feet inside there. Then you get the X machine. That's already got, what's it, 20 feet? And then you get 2 more, so that's 60 feet of replacement, or 40 more feet for the X machine. All of this, when this is normally about $25 by itself without anything else included.
Absolutely.
Okay? Get rid of all that. You go to a crafting store, that's a $25 investment.
You bet.
For one of those with only one inside it. You get all of ours for a couple of dollars more. It's just huge. This is definitely a stock up one too. Almost 800 have now been ordered. I've got about 800 left, so don't miss out on that as well.
And I want to show, I think it's very important when you're using adhesive machines to show how easy they are to refill. Because we all know people, you know, machines that you have to like wind it around and have a master's degree, take out the old one, put in a new one, boom. Take out the empty one, pop in the new one, boom.
Done.
That's it. That's all you need, refilled, ready to go. 300 feet, 60 feet. Amazing.
All right, we are in the last couple of minutes of our big 24-hour event. Bobby's coming up to show you what she has coming up at midnight, but first check out a little information about our craft month.
March is National Craft Month, and HSN is your destination for crafting inspiration, demonstrations, and innovative products. We've got special offers and HSN exclusives all month long. This week, get all the latest products from Singer, We Are Memory Keepers, Xyron, Cricut, and Crafter's Companion, plus demonstrations from Anna Griffin you can't miss. Enjoy $5 shipping on your entire crafts order. Search crafts at hsn.com.
Jewelry is an adventure. When you come to the designer gallery and you browse our collections, one-of-a-kind designs, artisan crafted jewelry from around the world, you get to meet the artists. You get to hear the passion, the inspiration behind every piece. And it's exciting for a jewelry lover to get to share those stories. So if I see something new or meet someone new, it's a chance for us to bring their treasures home and share it with the HSN jewelry lovers.
Spring fashion continues. Liz Lang is back, and guess what we have? Our #1 best-selling dress, totally brand new for the first time ever, right on trend with the cold shoulder. So whenever we have Liz here, it is all about sharing an incredible dress for you that I will tell you, the second you step in it, you go, wow, look at my waist. Your waist looks slimmer. It accentuates all of the positive. Why? Because it's all of the tricks and secrets that Liz knows, as she is without a doubt the queen of illusion. Today, the colors are gorgeous. So I'm wearing the cornflower blue. We have Kelly green, we have navy, we have it in a, well, there's the cornflower blue. Here it is in a gorgeous peony pink, and there's a fabulous chestnut brown. We have it in black, but the price today, absolutely extraordinary when we share this with you. And most importantly, you're getting this beautiful stretch jersey knit that, as I said, no matter who you are, no matter what size you are, it creates this amazing hourglass shape. You're gonna love it. We have matching cardigans to go right along with it. 2 fabulous hours coming up with Liz. And back to Suzanne. I'm still laughing over the cards.
Yeah, I know. We were still laughing too. I love the cutout shoulders. It's very sexy. Anyway, that's coming up at midnight. But here's the story. Remember, right now, take advantage of our shipping offer. You will spend no more than $5 bills, 5 little $1 bills. Everything in our crafting world ships for free after that. But you've got it all in 20 minutes. That's it. It's about to come to an end. At midnight, you'll spend $5 for every item you pick up in our crafting world. But right now, you're good to go. All right, now, we have brought Sarah Davies back. I've not let her leave the building just yet. She's going to end up wrapping up our show with 2 great items. And now we have another brand new save for this show and 4 Flex, the 3-piece Create a Card die set. Yay!
Right, you've got a choice of 2 options here, Holly, but this really is not a choice of. Guys, you really need to get both of these. Now, if I show you what's in the 2 kits, and then I'm going to go straight into some demos. In this first set, you're going to get the teacups and also that beautiful die with the birds. Now, look at the size and the scale of the dies. We're talking 5-inch square dies on here, okay? So you get 2 designs in the kit, and then you also get the cut-in die that goes along with it. So you get the happy birthday die as well. And when you see, and these mix and match between the 2 kits. So you see you can add, this is thank you from the other kit. You can mix and match these to add on to your die collection, okay? So that is the first set. And then in the second set, we've got, this is my favorite one. I love that you've got the heart and the owls here. So here's the little owls. And the best thing with these is, Holly, they cut in Create a Card dies. So you can do different shape cards like this and cut into the front of your card. Oh, wow. So there's our little owl. And then just look at this. Look at the heart. So, I mean, it looks beautiful on the front, and you can see the level of intricacy in that die. And if you want just the heart, you can cut out just the heart. Or you can use it to cut into your card. Now, have you ever seen a lace die as intricate as this? No. And again, there it is. So there's your mix and match with your congratulations now. And you can see that lace die is cutting through 2 layers of cardstock now. Now, of course, these are going to work with all of your different brands and machines that are out there. But I wanted you to see where we were going with this. And I'm going to go straight to some demonstrations so you can see just how easy it is.
Just to clarify, Lovebirds Tea Party and Happy Birthday 1 set, floral lace heart, What a hoot, and thank you is the second set.
Right, now what I've done is I've got some of the card blanks that we've got on the website, so I'm going to do one of these box card ones. So it's this sort of shape here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into the front of the box. So you take your die, and the whole piece with these, Holly, is, I've just called you Holly.
About 3 times.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
I love that you didn't correct me.
You said it so fast, though. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, she talks fast. Sorry, you can call me Helen if she wants. That's my sister. So this is all of your cut in detail, Suzanne. And round here, the best bit about these is it doesn't cut around the outside edge. So you see, I can take this and lie this in the center piece on my card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some tape to hold this in place, because I want you to see when this cuts through, all these pieces are going to fall out, and I don't want us to be losing any of them out. So place this on, and we're going to send it through your machine. Now, like I said, these will work with all different brands of machines. We've sold out of the Gemini now for the day.
Gemini's now sold out.
Sorry, guys, but as soon as we can get this back now, it's going to be the May 24-hour event.
Is it really?
So, and I know by then again, we'll be waiting. There'll be hundreds of people waiting for it to come to stock, and then we'll just start on the next cycle again. So, first pass through the machine, you can see does all of that beautiful die cutting. You can see the level of die cut detail that we've got, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add on the embossing mat, because every one of these dies is a cut, emboss and stencil die. So all you do is you replace out the embossing mat for the magnetic mat, and then we're going to send them back through the machine again. So it is as simple as this. And the great thing is, when you look at any one of these dies, so I'm going to show you, this is the one that we're doing, whether you want to do just a simple cut out, whether you want to do something more elaborate like we have in the center, whether you want to cut them into a different shape card, the whole idea is, as you can see here, it cuts into the front of the card. So it's not something that you're going to cut out and stick on the card. It is actually going to cut into the front panel on your card.
So it just takes one
time.
piece of cardstock and creates magic.
Straight through. All in one go.
So easy.
Right. So here's this. What I'm going to do is, while this is still in here, I'm now going to stencil it. So these are all cut, emboss and stencil dies. So by stenciling through, I'm going to get that little bit of colour as we go through the heart. So you'll see how it really starts to bring it to life. Here we go. Right. Now, this is the work done. You can choose to embellish your card as much or as little as you want from this point, but to me, the die's done all of the work. All I do at this stage, generally, if I'm doing a quick card, is add a little bit of ribbon onto it. So let's take these off. I feel like I've got a bit of less haste, more speed here. It's because I always want to get more demonstrations into each segment. Right, so then you get the magic reveal. So if I take this now, we're just going to lift this off, and then if I just pop these extra bits through, and I've learned not to do it all over the table. We learned that in the last hour, didn't we? And what you'll find is these pieces literally all just pop out. So you're going to come in and pop these extra little pieces out. But you can see the level of intricacy we've been able to achieve in that die. Okay, so you'll just go out and pop all those pieces out. Then this card is literally as simple as fold the pieces back on each other, and you're going to get one of those 3-dimensional cards. You can see we can take this, then you're going to do the same. You're going to add another card to the backing piece, and there's your detail in your card.
And ultimately it looks like
so
this.
whether you do it like that,
Flat,
or if
like
I've got that same card, here it is done in the craft card with the teacups this time.
Look how cute.
And you can see all we're doing is cutting into the front, and what we've done in this one is cut it out once in the craft card, and then die cut the panel again and cut out the pink pieces and just laid it up on the top again.
That's really cute.
So now you've seen, let me show you again and take you through the 2 different ones that you've got in the collection, okay?
Sure. Absolutely.
So in the first option, you're going to be able to go for the teacups and the birds together, and you also get the happy birthday. So if I just show you some of the samples that we've done with the teacups, look how fabulous. So this is one of the side stepper ones. Now these, like I said, these are the cards that we've done where we had the box cards ready to go, just to make life easy, and they are available on the website. That's if they haven't sold out. But you
in
can
fact, it's
see,
a series of a set of 30 of them.
Yes, you get 30, and you choose from the white, the black, or the craft card. But I love these. So this is a flat card to go in the envelope, but then because we've cut through 2 layers, it's going to stand up beautifully like this. And you can see the same die, completely different look again. The same die, the same card, completely different look again.
Same die? You got to show this one. This
Go
one
on.
looks
You
amazing.
like them all,
I
don't
love
you?
the purple. Yeah, I do.
And again, it's the same thing. All we're doing is cutting into the front of the card. So you get the teacups, and you also get the birds. There's the same card with the two different dies. Come on, she's coming in for another one.
I'm just showing you one more too. Look at that. I mean, this is interesting that one die can look so very different.
Effects.
Yeah, it's really
And then
great.
if we go over to the other side, in the other collection, I absolutely love that heart. The heart is my total favourite in this one. Whether you're doing it, this is called a double gatefold at the front, or I just love the simplicity of this, where it's being cut into the front. And when you can see all of this level of detail, this is what you're achieving. This is the one that you've just watched me cut live. Have you ever seen a die this intricate? I haven't. I haven't seen other companies achieve a level of intricacy like this. And this is what's made our die so incredibly popular. The fact that you can cut through this, and not just with the Gemini, this will work with every different brand of die cutting machine that's out there. You might just need to put an extra shimmer or send it through a couple of times, but you can be making cards like this in just 1 or 2 passes through your machine. And how incredibly professional do they look?
Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it really is remarkable. And again, the quality is outstanding. We've talked about this all day with Sarah, if you missed out. These are designed to last for years and years and cut, you know, hundreds and hundreds of cards.
It's a tool. It's a tool.
It really does, because it does. It becomes a tool. And the magic is it takes one piece of cardstock. Like, that's what I always sit in awe when they come out. I don't care how many times I do this. Every time it comes out of the machine, or if you've got a crank machine, if you have another brand, they're gonna work on all die cutting machines.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Gemini is gone, but don't worry, you don't have to have this machine to make the magic happen with what she's doing. It makes it easier, but the other machines are gonna work perfect with these, and that can be any brand, but the detail is so remarkable. And you know what? It's Valentine's Day. You go, I'm gonna do the heart. Oh, you know what? It's somebody's anniversary. Guess what? I'm gonna do a heart card. Oh, you know
Weddings.
what? Well, it's weddings. I'm gonna do the heart
Wedding
card.
invitations, you could do, and that's just one of the dies, and so many different uses with that one die.
Right, exactly. And that's really what is so much fun about these, because you're gonna see that the thing, even the owl, it is just so elegant and so beautiful. Who wouldn't want to make multiple cards out of that?
Yeah.
And I love the fact that here in this one, look what happened, is they put the whole thing on the back of that card. Can you see the owl? That's the full die here. But I love it that then they ran it through here and cut the owl
an embellishment.
out to make it a little more dimensional. Isn't that neat? And that's just, you guys, no kidding, that's 2 pieces of craft cardstock to make that happen.
Get you a sheet of 8.5 by 11, cut in half with a couple of die cut, with a couple of score lines down
and
the
stick
side.
a ribbon on it, boom, you're done. I mean, it doesn't really take a genius to be able to look like you're a genius. All right, now here we go. With Sarah, we're gonna show you one more thing. Well, we actually have another item coming up, but here's the big deal. This was our very first This Day Only, and it's the biggest Colorista collection that we've ever offered. You get 6 of the most incredible books, and we did the US launch of a brand new item. It's the Spectrum Noir metallic wax pencils. They're so cool, and you can work on black and dark colors, and they blend beautifully. She sold out of the metallic pencils when she launched them last week in the UK in literally 1 airing. This is the only way you can get them. You also get her foil transfer system. There's actually basically 3 components to this. And Sarah, do me a favor real quick. In about 15 seconds, just warning you, tell us the 3 components included in this.
Okay, so you get those brand new metallic pencils, 12 pencils, which are a wax-based pencil with the infused mica powder in your metallic finish. Then you also get 2 sets of the black colouring books, the 6x6. You get 2 of the regular white colouring books with the foil on and the pencils to go with that. You get the full set of 24 foil transfers and the foils and the black card to go with it. And all of that is over $100 at retail.
Right.
And you're not even paying close to that.
Now, the reason we're explaining it is because you have about 7 to 10 minutes to take advantage of that savings, because it's a This Day Only, which means at midnight, the price is going to jump, and we want to give you a peek at it. All right, now we've got one more item, and it's a spectacular collection of something that Sarah and her company is very famous for, and that's the Spectrum Noir. In this case, we're talking about the 120-piece color blend pencil set. Metallics, those dark metallics, are in that kit. This is the entire world of your traditional wax pencils.
And I will tell you now, these have absolutely gone bananas today because the value in these, Suzanne. those of you who are familiar with this type of pencil and the other brands that do these type of pencils, you will be used to paying upwards of $70 per tin of 24 pencils. So you're talking $4 to $5 per pencil here. We're talking just over $1 a pencil to get that intensive wax. And if I just take a couple and explain to you while I'm laying down a little bit of colour. So let's have a look. Let's ink something up and start doing a little bit of blending. So these are wax-based blendable pencils. So what that means is you can pick up any of these shades of colours and blend these together perfectly, right? So I've got my, you can just stamp anything. I've just taken something nice that I'll be able to blend. And I'm going to take a cream, a pink, and then let's go in with a slightly deeper purple. Now the whole idea is, Suzanne, you see, you can start laying down your base layer of colour around the edge here. And then we can start and come in with the next shade, and you'll get a seamless blend where we started off with the cream and then we're then blending into the purple. Now the reason that you are going to get that perfect seamless blend, and can you see we've gone straight from purple into pink into the cream, and you can't see where one starts and the next one finishes. Now if you think about it, when you talk about pencils, you get different types and different qualities of pencils. So if you are going into one of the craft stores and perhaps you can think, well, you know what, I can buy a pack of 24 pencils for $5. You can. And what it is it's exactly the same compilation as what's in here. You've got a mix of wax and pigment. But the difference is you will know yourself, if you go out and buy a candle in the store, you can probably get a candle from the dollar store, and then you can pay up to $40, $50 for the really high quality candles. And the difference is the quality of the wax that you're working with. These are those $40, $50 type candles equivalent. This is the top quality wax that you possibly get in a wax-based pencil. That's your first component. Then what we're working with is we're working with high pigmentation here. So you pretty much have a pure pigment that we've got held within that wax binder. Now if you compare that to those cheap pencils that you can buy elsewhere, what you've got there is you've got a little bit of pigment, because that's the really, really expensive stuff in pencils. You've got that bit of pigment, and then mixed in with the pigment are things like foil and talc and fillers and things that you just don't want in there. And you'll know yourself, when you've used a pencil, it can be really, really scratchy. These aren't scratchy. These feel like butter to lie down. They're really, really creamy. That's because you don't have any of those fillers in. You've got pure pigment held within that wax, and it means that even if you're a complete beginner picking these up for the first time, you can get that perfect blend from the purple into the pink into the cream every time.
And I have to tell you, we have 500 sets left. And we only did one other airing on these, by the way. You get a DVD, and I love the DVD. Can you explain that too while you're coloring?
The thing is, I only get, I'm getting 8 minutes to show you what to do with these pencils, and these are artist quality, really detailed pencils. So what we do is we do a DVD where we can take you through all the different types of techniques that you would want to work with, show you how to get that perfect level of blend, and then show you how to get the best results, both starting if you're a beginner and then advancing up to the next level.
Yeah, and the DVDs are absolutely exceptional. So I know we have to move really quick on these days, but understand you get a full DVD instructional with it. It doesn't take a lot of instruction, but really to take it to that next level, to do things like skin highlighting for a lot of realism and really unique techniques. You'll have the DVD at home and you just watch it on your leisure. So it's 120 pencils in this collection. Now, I love what you said too. If you go to like your local, I don't know, like drugstore, you can get colored pencils. They're everywhere. You buy them for your kids back to school, right? Yep. This doesn't even come close to it. And by the way, do you know Holly had those Dazzles a little bit ago? I envisioned your blendables with that. I envisioned using these pencils with the Dazzles that we featured that were was it the This Day Only or our showstopper? I guess it was our showstopper, right? Wouldn't this be gorgeous with her Dazzles?
Oh, fabulous. And this is the great thing. They're going to work with all of the craft stash that you already have.
Right.
Now, I'm conscious that I've only got a couple of minutes, Suzanne. I want to show you this last bit of blending, and then what I want to do is that I know that there are tens of thousands of people out there watching who already have our Spectrum Noir pens. And what I want you to do is, if you've been colouring with the Spectrum Noir pens, you can colour over top of the pens with the pencils. And let me show you the difference that it's going to make, okay?
You gotta watch this. Pay attention.
This is what a lot of people really get into. So, problem is, with alcohol pens, you can get a perfect blend, but you reach a level of saturation. So you can see this has been perfectly blended with alcohol pens, but we've reached a full level of saturation. If you take these and go all over the top with pencils, look at the difference. So this same image has now been coloured in pens and penciled added over the top. Let me show you again with the next one. The turtle looks fabulous. When you then put the pencils over the top, it takes it from regular colouring into high definition. And I know that there are hundreds, if not thousands of people out there watching who already own the Spectrum Noir pens, who are going to be doing colouring like this day in, day out, and now want to take their colouring up another level. By adding the pencils on top of your pens, you can go from doing some really great colouring to some phenomenal colouring. And
It's
this is what you can do.
amazing.
And these are the techniques that I could just never get a chance to show you on TV that we're going to cover on that DVD.
Oh, good.
You're
So we'll
going
know how to do
learn
that in
take
there.
your colouring to the next level. That's what it's all about. So
Incredible.
get the pencils, get the DVD included, learn how to do this technique where you enhance on top of your pencils, and then that's where you can go with your
And on that note, stay on the line. Take advantage of all of our great savings. Thanks for being a big part of our day.
My
Coming
pleasure.
up next, our new Today's Special with Bobby. Lovely.
Yes, it is spring here at HSN, and when you see all of these beautiful girls walk down the runway, you know that it has to be Liz